Hello and welcome to the Minutes Within the Mist, where we climb the mountains to bring you cryptids, ghosts, and other mysteries. Today we discuss Dutch legends to tell you about the Gnome King, Kirije. This leader of the legendary gnomes known as kabouters lived in the Campine region of the Netherlands. The kabouters are often depicted as your typical garden gnomes, characterized by long beards and pointed hats. They live underground and are particularly fond of hills, although in modern times they are also depicted as living in mushrooms. These gnomes had their base in the village of Hoogland. According to tradition, the Gnome King Kirije lived on the Kabouterberg, Gnome Mountain, also known as Duvelsberg, Devil's Mountain, which is a burial mound in the Netherlands. The gnomes of the Campine were helpful creatures under the leadership of their king. They were known to help farmers and the households in the Campine and the neighboring lands. They would always travel by night and did not want to be seen by people. If people did see them, they would be punished by the gnomes. One such story tells of an inquisitive farmer who spied on the gnomes and later became blind in one eye as punishment. One day, the Gnome King was accidentally shot by a hunter in the winter of 1952. He had just enough strength to reach the Devil's Mountain. The hunter was searching for what he had shot when he heard off in the distance the shocked gnome say, "Kirije is dead." The sad message that their king had died spread quickly amongst all the gnome settlements in the Dutch region. His body was buried somewhere in Hoogland. After the death of their king, all the gnomes left the area to an unknown destination. And nobody has ever since seen or heard of these gnomes again. There are still many who believe that the gnomes are still around, just out of sight. I hope you enjoyed these minutes with the Gnome King Kirije, and join us at the Within the Mist podcast for more cryptids, ghosts, and other mysteries. But until then, keep an eye open on those mushrooms and remain constantly curious.